In this video, we're actually going to show you how to wire a switch into your battery pack so you can kind of control your inverter. We're also, in this one, going to put a little extension as well. So again, we deal first with the battery pack. Before I get actually started, we have the battery pack. We obviously need a switch. We have some shrink tubing. If you had some black tape, you don't have shrink tubing, I think you can get away from that. I would normally solder this, but for the video, I'm just not going to do it to save some time. I have some wire strippers, I just have some wire cutters, I have a razor blade, and then I have a heat gun. Is really what I'm going to need for this video. So we take the battery pack, and we already cut this to save a little bit of time, but what you're going to do is just take the wire cutters. You can separate the two wires like so, and then since it's cut already, but you just cut it. And now you're going to take your wire strippers and you're just going to strip the end off of both of those. Now at this point in time, if you just wanted to put the switch right here, you would just wire this one to this lead, and then you would take the other one and wire it to the other side, and then either solder it or twist it on and shrink tube it, and then you're done. But in this case, we're going to introduce the extension if you want to put one by your wrist. So what's real important is you go ahead and slide the two pieces of shrink tubing on first. So I'm going to separate those a little bit. So it kind of looks like that. Okay. So at this point in time, I'm going to grab this wire and I'm going to twist them together. Like I said, I really should solder these, but I'm just not for this video. So I'm just going to twist them and kind of pinch them together. I'm going to twist the same thing on the other side. Twist those. I'm going to pinch it. And now what I'm going to do is kind of straighten them up, and I'm literally going to slide the shrink tubing over that wire so it's not exposed. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And what I'm going to do is turn the heat gun on, and I'm just going to melt these shrink tubes. And you can see they melt pretty quickly. And we do sell shrink tubing at thatscoolwire.com. Okay, so all we've done so far is added our extension. So if you needed this to reach your hand, you would just measure how much lead wire you need, and then you would do that. To save some time as well, I already pre-stripped one of these ends, so I'm just going to strip the other one. Get rid of that. Okay, so again, we want to slide on the shrink tube first. And if you happen to forget to slide the shrink tube on, you can always add like some tape around the terminals, but shrink tubing works really, really great. And if you don't have a heat gun, you can use like a lighter. So I'm twisting these little wires because sometimes they get frayed. Again, it doesn't matter which side. I can go here or I can go here. Okay, so I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to twist it. So now I'm going to take it that I got the first one done. I'm just going to go ahead and slide the shrink tubing over it. And then I'm going to turn the heater on, and I'm going to shrink the first one. Okay, now we're going to take the second one. You want to make sure your shrink tubing is on, and then hopefully I can see this. We put this through the hole like that, and you twist it. We're going to slide this shrink tubing over. Okay, so those are on there. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and grab an inverter that we used before, and we're going to plug it in. And then we're going to flip the switch, and you can see that it worked. So as you can see, it's super simple, and it's really easy. But again, you can order the switches from us at thatscoolwire.com, or you can have us do it when we're building your order. Thanks for watching this video.